Alright, YouTube, I fucked up on my first video, so I made a new one. This is an updated video of my homemade wood stove, and I got it lit, and I'm not finished, but it's a work in progress for right now, and this is where I'm stopping at for right now. There it is. I got 2 wash tubs, and I put them end over end, one's on top of the other. Cut me out a door. I got some pilot holes down here, but they're not going to be big enough. So what I'm going to do is, later on, after I get done burning this off and I let it cool down, I'm going to cut this hole out right here. And then I'm going to have to where I can open it up. And that way the heat will let me have heat out these holes instead up here. See, right now the heat's all right here. And so I can shut this and have that open, and then I'm going to make a flap to where I can open it up like this, where the heat will come out. Like this. Kind of like this one up here. This is my door hole. I'm going to get me some hinges later on, and put me 2 hinges right here so I can open it up, bloop, do what I got to do, then shut it back down, put me a little drop plate right here, poof, be done. But yeah, I got a tin can on top of it. I don't have time right now, and I didn't have the money. So this is just, rednecking it. But I got a tin can with, don't laugh, piece of heavy duty PVC pipe over the top of it. All it is it's just holding the smoke. There's no heat from here to there. The heat's done from right here. Well, it's warm. I mean, it's hot. It ain't hot as that. It ain't hot enough to melt that. And that's industrial strength, so I'm not too worried about that. And she's working now. It's working good now. Let's go back outside and I'll show you that the flute works. Where the smoke comes out and keeps all the heat inside. But yeah, it's a work in progress now. I like it. I'm going to build me a little plate on top of it later on, or I might take that off and use that top as a hot plate, so that way if I wanted to cook some water or something, I'm out in my shed. But there's that, and you can't. There you go. Yeah, you can see. There you go. Let's see if I can make the smoke come out. Hold on. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see that way, or if I need to stand over here. You can't see the flame very good, but it's working. It's holding the smoke's all going out of it. Cut it all out. I did it all with no welder, and yeah, basically just with no welder, no welding at all. Used a jigsaw or a circular saw to cut the hole out, circular saw to open the doors up. I used a Dremel to do my holes with. So, people, I don't have all the expensive tools like most people do. I've watched the video where I'm thinking about doing it to that too, but I got to see if you can cut through that with a circular saw. I want to take the fitting off. It's got a brass fitting on there, and it's the old style to where when you open it up, you can see that it's opening and closing because of the valve. It's not a pressurized valve. It's an open release valve. It's an open valve. So I know there's no gas in it because the lady I got it from said she's had it for about 5 years. She knows that it's been in there a long time because she's been at her house for 5 years, and it sat there before she got it, before she got the house. So, no, well. But, there you go. That's my homemade wood stove right there. I'm going to stoke the fire again. I think we had some rain, and I cut some saplings out of with my circular saw, so drop one of these bad boys in there and see what she does. Gotta be careful. But, yeah. I think this is gonna work good for this winter. Keep me warm. I put 2 bricks on the inside of it, and a couple of 2x4s across, and whenever that all burns out and it's done, I'm gonna get me I'm gonna leave the bricks in the cinder block. They're just two masonry bricks. I'm gonna leave those in there, and I'm gonna put something like this in. Get me a wire thing from like a grill or something like that, and stick inside there so that way I can keep it, keep the wood up so the air will go underneath it, and then keep it to where the That way it'll drop all the ash on the ground. If I want to clean it out later, I can, but hell, I don't know how cold it is outside, but it's cold enough your nose drains when you're outside, and it's warm right here. I've been sitting here enjoying the wood stove, just relaxing, watching it cook now. But yep, there it is. And when I'm ready to shut it down right now, since I don't have enough air holes, all I gotta do is shut this door right here and that flap down, and it'll go out. It'll go out and start smoking. So I gotta reinforce that later and figure out another way to do it, because when you shut that, it's supposed to stay lit. So I don't guess my flute, which I think a lot of that has to do with I have this tin can on top of it, supported by that, and instead of the heat going up out the door, it's going up and over out that flute. But I've seen people do sideways, so I'm going to do it that way for right now, and I'll fix it later. But yeah, that's it. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy this, and I'm probably going to quit talking and let you guys watch. So there you go. Enjoy.